Hello. A later stream today. I actually was available earlier, but I don't know. I wanted to get some other stuff done first. So, yeah, I'm going to start with my warm up of Puzzle Streak. Yeah, okay, here I go. Hopefully, it won't be as bad as yesterday, which took me 4 tries. Just gonna make sure this is scrolled down there. So I'm about a minute in. Okay, here we go. So we have this check. And then after King G1, it's mate. So we should be able to run there. These are actually somewhat tricky for this rating. Should be able to take this. Yeah, this is a tricky batch already. Is it mate in 2? Had this one yesterday, I think, or the day before. I think I have to go this way, but I can't remember. Because if white goes King C2, I am going to be just a little bit quicker. And if he goes to King E2, then I'm pushing. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, my bad. Oh, my God. Okay. Good thing nobody saw that. Ugh, good thing nobody saw that. Yuck. Yuck, I say. Sorry. I only have 2 cough drops left here. So this one's confusing to me. Oh, I have another rook. I didn't see the rook here. Oh my God. Yeah, because then I was like, we're going to be down material. Okay, I have Queen E6 at the end if he plays Rook G5. Yeah. So what? I'm very confused here. Am I playing? Excuse me. Oh, his pawns are going up the board, right? Yeah. So, am I playing Rook A4? Yeah. Okay. The orientation is confusing. Should just pick. Yeah, this should be winning. And does this pick up? Yeah, this picks up the exchange, but I'm down a bishop. So I'm failing to see the benefit here. I've got 2 pawns for the bishop, and then I guess with the exchange, that's going to be enough. Oh, and it does it this way. Yeah, this is an underrated puzzle. That's a bad puzzle. Should be able to win the king here. Oh wait, maybe not that way. Okay, I'll win the queen. Yeah, because he brings up the king, and then I'll have a discovery. I can start with a check here, or do I just go for the queen? Because I'll be up a bishop. That should be winning. We have a check. Is that a mate? Where's the mate? That's the mate here. Check. Ooh, it's not. Is it so simple? So check. Maybe takes check. Yeah, it should be good. I think I'm just. Oh, I can take the other rook. Actually, that's. Does it matter? It does matter because there's a discovery on my queen. Okay. Check here. Check. So 1, 2. Where's the finish? Oh, then I get a queen h1. Queen h1. Yeah, so queen h1 and then queen e1 is mate. This picks up the rook. Mate. This picks up the bishop, just verifying. Yeah, nobody here yet, but it's a late stream. Knight h5. Then I can take here, but it's not enough. Can I win this knight somehow? It has 1 square to go to. Oh, and my rook is under attack. My rook is en prise. I want to say en prise, but in the book I said it's pronounced en prise because that's what my research showed. Because it's French. And that's what Edward Winter, I think his name, the chess historian, wrote as well. Yeah, because I could do this, right? And then push the B pawn. But he's still escaping. That's why I'm looking for more. Unless we're not looking to gain material, but why would we not be? Yeah, my instinct says knight g4. H pawn is pushed, and then I take. And then push the B pawn. Push the B pawn somewhere. And then after knight d5, he's escaping. His king's a little weaker. But I'm looking for more. I'm hoping for more because I'm not gaining material there. I don't know what else it would be. But if I don't do that, I'm losing the rook. So I think I'm going to go with that. Now I do have this bishop too, which is interesting. I don't think I'm really doing much with that. And if I attack his queen, that won't change anything here. Yeah, I'm going to go knight g4. Yeah, and I'm going to take it. Yeah, it ends there. This is a bad puzzle. So takes, and then, yeah, then we just play anything. This is a terrible puzzle for the rating. Yeah, I don't like this one. That gets a downvote. Because for a 1500 rated puzzle, you should be winning material. Like, okay, anyways, we just take the rook here. Yeah, I should be able to take the knight. Because then I can take the rook on e8. And he has no checks or anything. So if I take check, he has to recapture. And then I win the bishop. There's a fork here, so I think I can take the knight. And then I'll be up at knight. D5. So queen takes g7. Just rook g8. Oh, I still might be okay there though, but that's getting tricky. D5, queen takes g7. Rook g8. Oh wait, no, sorry, you can't take there. Yeah. It's just that. Okay, and then rook g8, we're fine. And c6, just keeping everything attacked twice. And we have to keep our rook protected, so we take this pawn. Okay. Knight g5. No, our queen is under attack. Okay, so we just take the queen. Wait, I'm down the exchange though. But I am up a pawn. Okay, yeah. So I'm looking at queen h5, and then yeah, this will win us some material. And we have a check, and then I can sack the queen and then take his queen. So queen g5. King moves somewhere. Doesn't quite, well, not there, right? Yeah, maybe there. No, not there because I'm taking with check. So probably would go here, but let's say he goes to king h8. Then I just take the rook, and then I'm taking the queen. So mate in 2, bing bang. Simple. Bang bang boom. And we have a fork. One of my favorite things in chess, a king fork. I think that's going to be the solution. Because what is he going to do about it? Okay. Mate? Mate in 1. Weird. Why are they giving us mates in 1 here? No, it's not a mate in 1. Good thing I was careful. But he only has 1 square to spare. And this will be mate. Yeah, mate in 2. Okay. Still nobody in the stream. That is okay with me. So black is in zugzwang. I mean, white is in zugzwang. I can go king f6, and then I'm going to promote first. Or king f5. So king f5, bing, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang. We'll both queen, but his king is going to get slaughtered. And then this should be mate in 2. I've been doing pretty well with the endgames lately. Okay. If I get this square, it's a fork. So I'm thinking about taking the bishop. That looks pretty good. And then I'll be up 2 pawns. And I don't see, and plus it, yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, I do feel like I'm getting better at puzzles and calculation. Maybe more so pattern recognition than calculation. Yeah, there's just mate in 2 here. But I do feel, because there we go. That was the last one, 35. And that took me 2 tries, and I still did it in under 20 minutes. It took me about 18 minutes. So I'm just going to get this one wrong now. But yeah, like that one went very well. Because if I forget how long I spent on the first one, I think about 9 minutes or so. So this one I did pretty quickly in about 9 minutes. Yeah, so that was a nice batch, and yeah, feels good. Feels good to get it done. I always feel like I've accomplished something during the day. It's like if you clean your house, or I don't know, get your taxes done, something worth doing, or not worth doing, something I can't think of the word, I'm tired, but you know what I'm trying to say. Something productive. That's the word I'm trying to say. It just feels very productive. Like I did something positive and useful. I got my puzzles in. Okay, so now I'm going to play a game of chess. Trying to say of chess, but I've got this cough drop in my mouth and it's impeding my speech. Okay, so here we have a 2162. We get some Dutch practice. Okay, this now. I think this is a good way for white to play here. I'm not sure if I go e6, if d4 is a thing. Because I almost want to play d5 here. But I'm not going to. I don't know what I'm going to do if he plays d5. And yeah, so I don't know this knight h3 thing, but I do know it's a thing, but I just haven't learned it yet. So this guy seems to be well acquainted with how to play against the Dutch, because I think this is a very good way for white to play against it. And should I adopt a stonewall approach in this setup? I don't know how to play the stonewall. That's the problem. Maybe I will. Why not? Shut down this diagonal, and then yeah, I guess I'll play c6. Although it would be nice to break with c5, but this would be a stonewall. All right. And the computer often likes that, and then we just reroute here. I could still play this c5, but then I'm just opening that up for him. Yeah. Let's not do that. Let's play c6. Okay. So how do you play the stonewall? I do not know. And I'm assuming that this bishop has to get out this way, because what else is it going to do? And then I'm going to pretend I know what I'm doing and bring this knight out. Yeah, he's playing very quickly, my opponent is, and he really seems to know what the hell he's doing. I'm just glad that one of us does. I don't know if maybe we don't need to do that now. How about what do you do in this stonewall? Okay, let's just get this rook moving. Yeah, he really knows what he's doing. Okay, we shall take and do I want to play c5 now? I still don't want this open, so I don't want that. Could move this queen. That's. But then my knight has nowhere to go. Okay, even though my king lines up with his bishop, as long as I keep this under control, so I can bring the knight back. Yeah, and I think I could also come in this way, but I think it makes more sense to stay on the queen side here. And now that he has the pawn on e5, I might be more open to breaking on c5 now, because his bishop still shuts down because of his pawn on e5. So yeah, so now I think c5. Yeah, I think it might, okay, I'm going to play c5 now. Now it's the time. I think that's good timing. And if c3, maybe c4. Although, what am I threatening with that? Oh, that's interesting. Might take this, because then this gives me the c5 square for my knight or bishop. So you should take with the knight, I would presume. And then I might attack it. Take that, same thing, same idea. Oh, but then he can undermine this. Oh, and then it all opens up. So let's take here for sure. He can take a7 later, but I want to take that because I don't want. I want this pawn to stay on e5 as long as he has a bishop. Interesting game. It's pretty unique position. I didn't see that. Damn, I lose the exchange there. But you know, that's a dangerous bishop for him to give up, I gotta say. So, but I did miss the move. But I want to save my knight though, right? I'm fine with him taking here, but so I need to move my knight. It looks like. And maybe I'll come in here. But then after it takes, he's taking this pawn. And my knight is awkward. So my knight's always going to be awkward though. It's always going to be awkward. Maybe here? Because it's going to be dominated. Well, not if I take with the queen. No, we don't want that. Okay, we'll go here. And take with the queen, I think. So I lost exchange there, and I'll probably a pawn on top of that. But I do have the bishop pair, and he did have to give up his defending bishop. So I think I do have some compensation. Is it enough? It remains to be seen. This knight is trash. So okay. How to proceed? I could actually attack his queen. I like this move. And then we have rook d8. But I don't know if I want to leave the f file. But yeah, he knew what he was doing in the opening. Okay, so the queen left. I can take here. I can take with the bishop though. I think I should keep pressure here. And is this a move? No. Okay, so can he just challenge me? Like, this is not anything. Or not here, but somewhere. Okay, bring in my knight. Oh, he's hitting this. Okay, we need to bring in more pieces here. Yeah, so I'm down the exchange and a pawn. That's not good. Down the exchange and a pawn. Probably he'll go to c3. Possibly he plays on the queen side. Yeah, he might go queen g5. Yeah. Okay. I have rook e2. No, that dropped a rook. Okay, okay, so just bring in the knight. And it's kind of tricky for him, but okay, maybe king g2. Then I'm getting the exchange back. Or maybe even more than that. You know, that'd be a pretty bad move. Yeah, I think I have a lot of options there. Probably not this way. Yeah, probably I would just go for that. Okay, hiccups. Hits my thing. I can attack like, why would I want to leave that beautiful diagonal though? Hello, Federico, thank you. But then I could take on c4. Although he could just go to the 4th rank. But then I have this, but I could also come back this way. This is interesting, but I love that pin too much. Could attack him this way. It's also very interesting. Okay, so he just moves. And then I can take on c4. Okay, well, this is a little interesting there. Okay, and then I might take on c4. Oh, wait, I can't. Okay, so queen g4. Should probably move this. Then I just go to c6. Or possibly here. Because his rooks have trouble moving. But no, I think to be safe. Oh, I don't want to leave that diagonal. Okay, this I'm skeptical about this one. But it covers so many nice points. Okay, so rook e1. And then I'm out of tricks here. He sacks the exchange back. Okay, he is still up a pawn. So if he takes with the rook, what do I want to do there? Check maybe? Oh, I almost have a... Oh my god. There's a tactic here. Oh, he can take with the knight though. But there's a tactic there. Can I... Because if I take this way and he takes with the knight, but then my queen can come in. If I do it this way first... Yeah, I'm going to do it this way first. Or you can take it with a queen. I forgot about that. Maybe I should have done it this way first. I don't know. I didn't have time to spend. Yeah, and I think I want to go here because then my queen gets in. Even though I give up that beautiful bishop and the pin, at least my queen can come in. And he can't go here, so he's got to watch out for... He can't go here. He can't go here. Yeah, he's kind of already lost. The knight and the queen are just so strong. He really has to hope. Is this the best continuation? Probably. I mean, I'm right up in there. You would think so. And then I win the knight, right? But no, I can't take the knight because of back rank. So it's still tricky because he could just come back. Yeah, it's still tricky. What would be better? I mean, I can give a check. And then he comes in here. Take a pawn. That would be interesting. Comes back, because then I'm taking a pawn. That would be. I might actually go for that because I'm winning a pawn there, I think. But and I'm stopping back rank. It takes a lot of willpower to not play queen e3 though. Oh, maybe then I can just go knight d4. Yeah. I thought this would lead to mate here. Check. I guess not. Okay, so we'll take a pawn. Which one? We take this one. And if he comes back, okay. I could trade queens here. Why would I want to do that though? So check. And then I have this other check. Okay, try that one. I can also do it this way, but no, because I want to block the back rank. I want to block the back rank. So he's safe here. I can give a check. Can I take this ever? No. Yeah, so I give a check. And then he's coming here. Okay, let's create lift. Oh, my clock. Oh, he thought for a long time that he found this escape route. Okay, so I'm gonna flag. Would it make sense to push my H pawn? I don't think so. Okay, so we have this check here. And then we have another check. But then the fun ends there. Might want to push the pawn because then it stabilizes my knight. Yeah, let's do this. Stabilize my knight. Then this is a threat. That's scary. Although now I'm stopping queen d8 and I'm attacking the pawn. His king is very exposed. There should be some win, but what am I even doing after this? Probably, I mean, that's the only reasonable check. Come on, mouse. You wasted 2 seconds not releasing. Uh-oh. Okay. He's escaping. Oh, shit. That's a not gotta. Yeah, we have to do that. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Woo! That was a game. Holy moly! That was work the whole game. It was a very interesting middle game. Then I lost the exchange, but I felt I had compensation because he gave up his defending light squared bishop. And then we had this knight and queen ending, where I think I was always winning there, but his king got frisky. So yeah, that was an interesting game. That was hard work. God, well deserved, or like hard earned points is what I'm trying to say. So taking a look at that again. So yeah, this is G3 Dutch, which yeah, I don't know. Knight H3, as I said, I haven't really learned this yet. Might be the first time I've seen it, but I've seen it in the database, but I haven't faced it. And don't like to play the stone wall, but I wanted to shut down this bishop, right? I don't want to give him two fianchettos. And thank you, Federico. Yeah, so I don't know how to play the stone wall. I don't know what you're supposed to do with the bishop. I figured that eventually you want to bring it out this way, but yeah, and then things got a little bit complicated here. Yeah, and I just missed bishop b2, completely missed bishop b2. Yeah, because I didn't want him to have the e pawn open. I didn't want him to let him get this. That's why I took there, but so maybe I should have done it. Oh, it still doesn't work, eh? So maybe I should have played bishop c6. That's well, even that. Yeah, probably I should have played bishop c6. That I like that move here. And then yeah, so I give him the rook, and then I played very enterprising the next like 5 moves. So all of this, and I start hunting down his queen and just getting a lot of control over the board. And this and then he gives up the exchange because my bishops are just harassing him. I think he shouldn't have, though. I think he should have just lived with it because he just needs to reposition himself, but I don't think he should have given it back. And then I spent a lot of time here calculating because, yeah, there was like so close to being a winning tactic here. But I think I played this correctly. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have taken, but yeah, maybe I could have just played maybe h6 here. I might have rushed it. But I wanted to expose his king. I don't know, this turned out well, actually. Yeah, because my queen and my knight come in. Now, had he played king f3, why the stone wall? Well, I mentioned, I said because I played d5 because I didn't want his b3 fianchetto. I didn't want his bishop entering the fray. Then he has two. Fianchettos there. I didn't want to allow. And yeah, so had he played king f3, this is the most natural move. But I was actually starting to like knight. Or I guess no, I could have done it this way too, right? Yeah, so king f3. I could have done it this way and then knight d4. Yeah, that would have been good too. And so I took this pawn. Hard to know which pawn to take. It was his more advanced pawn, so I took that one. And yeah, then things just got a little tricky. And then his king ends up escaping. Oh, actually I had this check? Maybe not. Yeah, it's tricky. Then he blunders his knight. I got very lucky with that one. This is probably equal here. Because I don't know if his knight can come back and defend my pawn. He might be winning here, though. But he was... I think I would have been able to hopefully flag. Yeah. So let's take a look at that. What's the engine? Yeah, okay, I was losing at the end there, but he was also short on time. It would have been close if he hadn't blundered there. Okay, I'm going to load this up in CPT. Oh, G3 is actually the main line. And then knight h3. Okay, knight h3 is 30 main. So it looks like I did play this correctly. But I've only looked at knight f4 here, which is no games in the database. So I can run this now with the main line, which is castling. And I'll let that run for an hour. Yeah, and so I played d5 here, which, yeah, the computer likes, but it says everything is fine here. Oh, wait, no, sorry, this isn't what happened. Wait, what happened in the game? Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah. So here, no, here I castled. Yeah, so it likes castling a5, d5, d6. Everything is okay here. Okay. Looking back at it in this view. So yeah, this was all good. And now I didn't like knight c5. Yeah, so here I was in my post analysis, I like bishop c6 here, but the computer doesn't like it because of knight f4, and suddenly we have to babysit the e6 pawn. Often a problem in the Dutch. And then it wants to bring the knight to c7, so it gets a little awkward there. So it's suggesting here knight b4. I guess that's a way to defend, but what are we doing after a3? Oh, knight c6, but then... Okay, this just gets complicated. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Yeah, it takes e5. That's uncomfortable, but I guess we can always... Oh, yeah, this is what's even going on here? What if he takes this way? Oh, this is just complicated. Oh, I don't like this. I do not like this. These pawns are... I don't like this as black. Computer likes it. I don't like it. I'm very uncomfortable there. That knight b4 is... Yeah, kind of crazy. So yes, he takes was also good. This is simpler. Yeah, so this was fine, but it didn't like knight c5, giving up the exchange. Why? So if he takes the knight, mate is unstoppable, unbelievably. Wow. Wait, why? Okay, we can sack the exchange. If knight f4, we can sack the exchange. Wow. And if he takes the rook, same thing. So bishop c6 was best here. Otherwise, this was fine. And computer prefers to put the bishop on c6, but it's not a big difference. And it didn't like rook d8, though. This was a mistake. Why? Mainly because it prefers to put the bishop back on c. It really wants it on c6, and probably just to create this battery. Like, let's just say white makes a random move. Yeah, it wants to go straight for this. Weak light squares, and it just wants to attack it. Okay, I considered it, but I just assumed there'd be some way for him to defend. Apparently there isn't, though. And then this was a blunder from white. G4 is best, but yeah, that's a crazy move. Yeah, so I don't blame her for not seeing that. This was all good, but then it didn't like this. Yeah, so I miscalculated here. Hey, so you're taking here first, and then queen c5. Oh. Okay, and then if this happens, then we bring in, I guess, knight. There's knight d4, and there's queen. Oh, queen e3. Okay, yeah. I mean, I didn't really have much time, but yeah, so I wanted to take here first. It was a similar idea to what I had, but I didn't see the queen c5. I did it this way. And this is actually just equal. Yeah, so king f3. I was looking at both of these moves. They were both equally fine. And if he goes up the board, knight h6, he's getting made. This is called a 7 of 9. Maurice Ashley, he has a course on Chessable. That was part of it. I don't know the continuation here. Oh, it's just a... Wait, why can't we just take the... Wait, how does this work? Why can we take on c3? Oh, sorry, knight g8. Ah, that would have been... that's a nice little resource there. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. This was all fine. And then this was a blunder. Winning was knight d4. I just was scared. I mean, I only had 1 minute here, but I don't know. This scared me. Oh, but we're covering f5. Yeah, because I thought this was a perpetual, but we're covering f5. Okay, and then this was also a blunder. Winning was queen f1. It wants to stay on this. It's only one of these two moves, preventing him from escaping and keeping him moving backwards. Yeah, but I had 45 seconds here. And then this was a blunder. Yeah, I wasn't sure, but I only had 24 seconds. I wasn't sure, but yeah, that's losing. So I had to just make any other move. Yeah, and then he blunders back, and yeah, okay. That was a nice game, though. It was action packed and it was unique. Okay, who's in the chat? Is it just for Federico? If anyone else is there, can you throw out a message? Okay. Seems like nobody's there. It is midnight. So I can't blame anybody. I'm just wondering if I should play Blitz or... Yeah, I'm wondering if I should play Blitz. But maybe I won't. Yeah, I'll just play another rapid game. Okay, 21-16 opponent from France on his home turf. Tortoise Gaming. I recognize the username. Yes. I think you were here a couple days ago or so. Anyways, we have a Sicilian on board. I sense a dragon. Nope. Okay. Oh, this is suboptimal. Now there's a trick. This is a trappy line. I'm just trying to remember if it's a4 here, but no, I think knight d5 here. So this loses on the spot, or losing is a strong word, but it's much better for white if they take the pawn. Best is e6, but this is also playable. Now I have to remember masquerade. I have to remember the best reply here. I think, but I'm trying to remember, because if e6 was played instead, then I think we take. But yeah, bishop b7. I don't quite remember. Probably is taking the knight. Oh, that happens all the time though, Tortoise Gaming. That, you know, that's par for the course. Yeah, I think I'm going to take his knight here. It's possible it's c4 and then, okay. I don't quite remember. And yeah, so, okay. I don't really remember the bishop b7 or, yeah, lines so much. Maybe a4 now. The answer is always a4, except we are dropping e4. How much do I care about that? I do care about it. Okay, so maybe bishop e3. I don't really want to play f3. Okay, so we'll defend it then, like an adult. And, well, I wasted 2 minutes in the opening there. Okay. Do I want a castle? That's kind of scary. But you know what? He actually doesn't have anything other than the rook. And so there are lines in the Bronstein-Larsen. I think that's a variation of the Carol-Khan where we castle into it. Okay. So a4, I think. I think I just want to grab space here. Do I care about this? No, not really. a4. Answer is always a4 for everything. The weather, it's starting to get really dark early. It does that around this time of year, especially in October. Don't ask me how the weather is. I'm trying to focus here. Okay, a5. I don't care about that too much. Bring in this knight. Actually, e5 in some cases. Not yet though. c3, open up lines. I actually don't mind that idea so much. I could also go c4, but I think I'm going to go c3 here. Just want to open up lines. He's got nothing going on. His king's in the center. Let's open up lines a little bit so that I can keep piece pressure on him. And then, so he's hitting this twice. I guess I have to give up this bishop and play queen c2 here. Or I could take on b4. I would have a majority to play with. But then this is getting quite dangerous. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. I could play f3, but then there's also queen b6. That's not a problem, but I give up that bishop. But yeah, let's kill that. Kill that bishop. Kill his light square. It's his only developed piece. I mean, his knight's going to trade itself, and then his bishop will be the only developed piece. And his dark square bishop can't move anywhere useful. So I like this. And yeah, we'll not spend too much time on that one. Now, that was a good choice for him. Split my pawns up. And he can maybe play rook b8, but his king's in the center. So that's what I have going for me. Still not taking this bishop. He better be, I don't know, he might regret not taking it. Because I think I'm going to hang on to it now. I'm not sure if I want to put it this way, but then he's got discoveries. But I've got stuff of my own. But I think I'm going to hang on to it. And yeah, I'll do that. And he is starting to untangle here. And he has a big time advantage. Yeah, that's annoying. A5 it kills his bishop a little bit, and then I can put a rook here. Let's play it. Oh, actually, I can't put a rook there. Oh no, not immediately. But yeah, he keeps pushing, and it keeps getting annoying. But I can always just play g3, right? Do I want to play h3? Not particularly. I think I'll let him come to me and then play g3. But both cases are kind of scary. Also, if I play knight knight f5, that kind of forces the issue. I almost have this check, which does nothing. Yeah, maybe do I want to do this? What do I want? Yeah, I also like to get this rook into the game. What about queen e1? Okay, I want to get this rook here probably. So we should move this queen here. Where? No, because then I'm losing the exchange. See? So we have to go to c2. Okay, I'm just worried about rook c8 because this is soft. But see, the problem with queen d2 was he had e5 and then he had knight b3. Okay, so here I could play g3, which was my intention. And let's just play it. This is dangerous for me though. This is dangerous stuff. e5, I could even be in some trouble. Because, you know, there's takes, and then mate. So he's looking at it. Yeah, so I have this, and then there's e5, which would not be advised. So I have f4, but then I open up this diagonal. I might just go bishop f2 here. But then he gets this, so he's crushing me. And I don't like that. Well, I'm losing at least a pawn no matter what. Yeah, this is game. Wow. Got killed. Ah. That h-pawn killed me. What he took here. I just got crushed, you know. Okay, let's just prevent him from castling. Oh, I can't even. Okay. So it comes in here. I can go, oh, bishop there. Okay, so now we have this check. Oh, beauty. Check. Tactics. Okay. Whoops. Almost mouse slipped. Okay. So there's this, but I should be okay there. Although it's still dangerous, but do I ever read the woodpecker? Didn't you ask me that last time? I think you did. You've asked me that and I've answered. Okay, but yeah, there's still dangers to be had. So takes, check, king 8. But then after king f2, I should be more than fine. What about rook g3, hg, h2? Should be okay there too. Yeah, I've done the woodpecker a lot. I do it on Chessable. Okay, is knight c3 any good? Because I can just go queen c2. It's actually the only move I have. Hard to believe. Yeah, but black does still have some dangers. And then he could even play rook c8. Like, it is still a bit dangerous here. And I do only have 3 minutes. Yeah, he's really trying to something here. Okay, so might be good to just bring the king somewhere safe. Also, this might be playable, but I'm thinking. Whoa, wait, sorry, I can't even go king f2. What am I talking about? Okay, so yeah, he's a tricky guy. Yeah, so maybe bishop f3. Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah, this is tricky. This is tricky. I don't have much time here. So bishop f4. I think I'm going to take the knight. And then if bishop g3, I should be good there. And if he ever takes back on e4, I have queen d4. Okay. Yeah, he's playing well. I think king. Should I give the exchange? Oh, I have to, right? No, I don't have to. It's getting messy. It's getting messy. Okay, this is certainly scary though. Oh, he's coming in here. What was I going to do? I already forgot. Oh no, I can take it with a queen. Oh God, a minute 30. What am I doing? What a waste of time. What a waste of time. Oh, I blew it there. Why did I spend 30 seconds? I spent a quarter of my time. Now he's got rook c8. Okay, what I gotta take. This is no, he can't do that. He can't do that. But rook c8, what am I doing? I don't know what that is, but I'm just gonna move the king. One less pin to worry about. But what a waste of time. And I might sack the exchange there. That's too much. It's too much. We'll give him this check. Or do I want to give him that check? No, I don't. Okay, I'll sack the exchange. That might be too much though, but I don't want to give him rook g2. I only have a minute now. Okay, so rook c8 100% is being played. And we're going to go here. And then we can entertain c4. Yeah, so c4 is a threat. Then he's so c4. What if he goes king e8? Okay, this should be a move. Oh God, I almost gotta be careful. Yeah, I got no time here. Okay, and we how did he come back from this? Did I get too complacent? How did I let him get back? He played well. Lichess is going to restart now. I just got the message. Okay, we'll take this one. So we don't have to worry about that pawn. But I'm freaking out here, and I only have 50 seconds. Yeah, and I'm a slow player to begin with. My rook has no good squares. Okay, just give it check. Oh, he's gonna go there. Rook c1. He's got perpet. Oh, he's got mate? No, he got perpet. He got a draw here. It's okay. He earned the draw, or hopefully he doesn't have a mate, but No, he earned himself the draw. Oh my God! He did have a mate. Wow. What a comeback, I gotta say. Holy crap. I found that tactic to win its queen, and then he just came back from that. So, yeah, so just looking at that game again. I probably got a little bit complacent, so I played well, but I did play a little bit slow too. And then I had this, where about here? Yeah, so, yeah, so I had this tactic, and then I win the queen. And I told you he was dangerous. I said he did have some dangers. I recognize that. So I don't know if you could really say I was complacent, because I recognized it. He had dangers, and then very surprising that he won the game. Like what did I? Maybe I shouldn't have taken on like here. Rook takes f4, giving them too much material. Also, king f2 might have been bad. Yeah, why didn't I just take here? Yeah, that was dumb. I kind of panicked. That's what happened. I panicked. I just take on e5 here. Simple. Couldn't be simpler. But even here, I'm still have to be winning. I was just scared of rook g2, you know. I didn't want to allow rook g2. My queen could never really help out. It was frustrating. I don't know, but even here, I have to be winning here. But I was low in the time, so it was playing a little bit too slow, I think, ultimately. That cost me the game. And I guess I shouldn't have walked up. I'm surprised. Was this unavoidable? I mean, and this move is very strong. I think rook ce2, but maybe I was still fine there. But I should have gone to c3. It might have just been unlucky. I just went to all the unlucky spots. Yeah, I could have even just brought the king straight back. I didn't want to go back though, right? I think I just got a bit unlucky in the sense that I chose all the wrong squares. Like it was like you know, I could have randomly went to a lot of these squares. It was mostly random decisions because I didn't have any time. This was a strong move though, rook ce2, because I have trouble finding such moves myself. And then, yeah, so this was a final mistake. Although, I wonder if it's too late. No, I had to keep giving checks here. Yeah, I just made too many mistakes. It was time pressure. Okay, let's take a look at that with the engine now. That's a hard game to lose. Yeah, he thought for really long on this move 23. After I did that, you know, after I won his queen. So this was, yeah, look, I spent way too much time here because then I'm down to 3 minutes at this point, but I was up a queen. But before that, before I win the queen here, even here, this is terrible time management. I'm down to 3 minutes, right? So I would have lost regardless. I just played too slowly. I played too slowly here. And then I didn't have enough time because I'm a slow player. I just spent too much time in the early. Yeah, because I was trying to remember the correct theory on this. And I did play it correctly. Even a4 right away. Yeah, I spent too much time there because then I'm already down to 8 minutes and then just playing too slow. I mean, yeah, it's hard when you get older. I'm going to wait for Lichess to restart. It's going to restart in 3 minutes. Because I don't want to be in the middle of a game and then something goes wrong. But yeah, I mean, this is often what happens in my games. I just completely winning and then I run out of time. Of course, the fair argument is that I've spent more time to get that good position. It's three things. One, I'm a slow thinker because I'm a perfectionist. And sorry, I got another cough drop here. So yeah, I'm old and a slow thinker, and I'm a perfectionist, and then my time management is bad. So those things are not conducive to winning games. So 2 minutes until Lichess restarts. I'm just going to kill time. And then once it restarts, I'll play a game. The question is, should I play Blitz? Probably not, right? Just play another rapid game. So what, did I just lose the last 2 games? No. Oh yeah, because I won that one on. Yeah, but this one, this sucked to lose. Who do I think will be world champion? Well, you got to say Gukesh just based on how Ding has been playing. But I would like Ding to win though. And it could be, it's very unlikely, but it could be possible that this is all an elaborate plan by Ding, super long con of playing poorly in tournaments to make people think that he's not on his game, and then just play really well in the world championship. It's very unlikely that that's what he's doing, but yeah. The thing is, in my opinion, peak Ding is better than peak Gukesh. Like, because peak Ding is just like, it's hard to say though, because Gukesh is obviously very good too, but peak Ding, I think, was, yeah, definitely stronger than peak Gukesh. But he's not consistent. Ding is not consistent at all, and he's not playing at world championship level right now. Okay, I think Lichess has restarted. And nope, it's still restarting. So should I play Blitz or Rapid? First answer in the chat is what I'll do. Rapid, okay. There we go. 2026 opponent. There we go. White again. Lots of Sicilians today. All Sicilians? Can. That's unusual. A4 again. A4 is the answer to life. So I don't know what I'm doing after B4, but let's go bishop E3. And I guess I'm going F3. Could go F4. No, let's keep developing. Then maybe C3, just opening up lines. No, he wants that. Okay, I'll say no. The only downside is, well, our king is a little bit weak, but we have the bishop on E3. Bishop C5, though. Yeah. Yeah, I do have knight F5, but I'm not. I could go knight 2 B3. Actually, what am I talking about? This doesn't do anything. Okay, so yeah, maybe knight 2 B3. I could also just move the king, but then he's just... that would actually be okay for me. But I'm thinking knight 2 B3. That makes sense. So let's go knight 2 B3. And if bishop A2, then maybe king H1. But then there's E5. Yeah, I don't know. This is see. Ugh. I think I have to protect the bishop or bishop F2. So I'm thinking, oh, I could also move. I could also just move. Yeah, I could move the bishop because he's going to play E5. So yeah, no, I should protect it. I was thinking here, but there's still E5. So either bishop F2 or queen to protect the bishop. Where is this knight going? That doesn't matter where. Now, which one do I prefer? I think it makes more sense to develop a piece. And which one? Okay, we'll go here. Have some faith in yourself. Don't be so timid. There's my time going. My dog passed away, unfortunately. I had to put him down. Yeah, it was very sad. Yeah. No more zipper on stream. No more zipper period. Yeah, that was, yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was, he was always here, right? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. That was sad. Okay, so I think it's time to get off this pin. This is scary because it's like the last game where they just ran the H-pawn and I died. And it's almost exactly the same thing. All of this is almost exactly like, it's so crazy. Okay, so I can take on B4. And I think I will do that. And hope that I don't succumb to his H-pawn like I did last game. So I just don't want to get too low on the clock because that's what cost me. I mean, that was the last game, right? Or was it the game before? I forget. So here, I think I want to trade now. If he takes on E3 first, That's actually a big problem. It's actually a big problem. So I think I'm going to retreat. Wow. Just want to look at. Wow. Okay, these guys are quick. Are they quick or am I slow? Okay, so is this a thing? I don't know. I don't know if it is. Because if he takes this to queen, you would think I would be okay after bishop f2. And if he takes this to pawn, I have his queen's not coming in right away, right? So check and but he could come in. It's scary. I feel that I would be okay there, but it's hard to say because this would still be losing because then he has rook h1, king h1, then rook h5 wins. So that's a real threat. Yeah, he goes queen e5, but I might have rook d1. No, that's still a problem. Yeah, okay. God, this guy's scary. F4. Maybe f4 here. No, that I'm losing this knight. F4 knight takes. Oh, I can take with the rook. Okay, f4. The difference is he can't play queen e5. So knight g3 takes. He can't play queen e5, but it's still dangerous. He could then just castle even, and I have to get rid of that pawn. But I think this is a defense. He has a very nice position. How is he only 2,000? Low 2,000. Be funny if I lose 2 games in a row to this thing. Okay. I could really shut him down here, but it opens him up too. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm going to lose this game. I'm going to lose this game. I don't know about this, but if trading off some of his attackers here, I don't think he's cheating. And I like to accuse people too, but okay, the problem is he gets f4. The stupid bugs flying around here. Oh, it's because I've got fruit flies and I had some fruit that I was eating earlier. I'm distracted by the bugs here. Yeah, the fruit flies are annoying me. I can come here and then try to dislodge some of this. Hang on, does this become a problem again? It shouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna dump the fruit into my garbage. The problem is I don't empty my garbage often enough, and then I get lots of fruit flies. And I've been eating more fruit lately. I had a plum right before starting the stream. Okay. And then from here, I like this because then I have bishop g6, but what, I'm really wasting time here. This one. Getting a piece into the game. Knight of 4. I don't know. He might have knight of 4, but I can maybe trade this. Am I even up material? No, I'm up a pawn, but he gets his pawn back. But I'll have f6 potentially. 3 minutes on the clock. Yeah, fruit flies are small. Yeah. Are fruit flies a worldwide bug? You would think so. Are you in India? Right, Tortoise Gaming? Yeah, I should be focusing here instead of. Yeah, so let's take. Oh, there's also a tactic here, maybe. But let's take that one out, and then. I have a lot of ways to play here. Okay, this is a threat, right? Yeah, let's go here. So we have a discovery on his rook. If he shuts it down, he also shuts down his attack a little. This would be very double-edged. Yeah, he has to cover that. Okay, let's bring this one in. I'm not sure about this, but I think he's running out of pieces a little bit here. Oh wait, I forgot about this. I can take here. It's getting pretty complicated. So I might sack the exchange because I've got a lot of attackers here, but my bishop isn't a huge help. Maybe bishop c4. That's yeah, that could work. Bishop c4, maybe even bishop f5. I don't like bishop f5 because of king f7. You're not in India? Where are you from? UK? Australia? So did he just forget about my queen or what? I think he just forgot about my queen. Because I don't see the issue here. I think he just forgot about the queen. It's only 25 moves in. He's 2,000, so he should be making mistakes, and that seems to be it. Yeah, he just blundered there. But I think even without that blunder, I mean, this looks pretty good for white. It's just a time issue. You know, his king is exposed, so, and this rook is dead. Maybe not dead, but it's inactive, passive, and all my pieces are active. Okay. Oh, you are in India. Oh. Okay, so to take a look at that game again, yeah, the can variation, b5 had to have been bad. You know, it's just, yeah, okay, it does allow bishop b7, but okay, maybe it's not so bad, but it does allow a5. Hello, Jonas. Yes, I have a FIDE rating, but I've only played 5 FIDE rated games, so it's provisional. It's probably way higher than it should be. I'm sure if I played more games, it would lower. Like, I'd be shocked if it didn't lower. So I'm overrated. And just develop my pieces. The F3, I'm not 100% sure about because, well, you saw what happened. Maybe I should just play C3 here. And yeah, so this guy also ran his H pawn. This did get scary. And then I started getting some time trouble, as is always the case. Then I just tried to trade off some pieces. His king is in the center, and then he blundered his rook. So, okay, let's look at that with the engine, but it was only 25 moves. And yeah, what do you think? Another rapid game after this one? Blitz now. I'd like a majority this time, more than one vote. Okay, why is the analysis not working? Maybe it's because Leash has restarted not too long ago, but oh, there we go. Yeah, but it is a little slow. Yeah, and you can see I was still winning before he blundered. It was like almost +3 before he blundered his rook. Come on. Okay, well, I'm not going to wait for it. Yeah, so this can. So this yeah, B5 is actually. Oh wait. Yeah, so I've faced it 3 times. I won all 3 games when people played B5. I guess it is playable, but yeah, A4 is a good response. And computer suggesting knight D2 here before bishop E3. I'm a little surprised about that. Why is that? What's the difference? Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It wants to go. It's suggesting C4, but what is there a big difference here? Because then after knight F6 and then knight D2, bishop B7. What's the difference? Oh, I guess it wants to defend with the rook. So it's some subtlety of it doesn't want the bishop in front of the rook. What's my favorite subject? Oh man, I haven't been in school in forever, so my answer would be super outdated. Yeah. When I was in high school, I liked band. That was like the most fun subject because you just play music. And then I liked infotech because I just played Tetris all the time instead of doing my work. So infotech is just information technology, so it's just like computers. I did well in English, but I didn't really like it though that much. It was band was my favorite, and I'm thinking of like grade 12 in particular. I can't really think of other subjects that I liked. I hated school. Hello, Jaspal Singh. Okay, so yeah, but there's some subtlety there of not blocking the E file. I'm going to sneeze, so watch out. Excuse me. Still sick, so I'm coughing and sneezing a little bit here. Okay, but it was fine. It didn't like the F3. It prefers the F4. I thought about it, but I got scared. I got scared, but this e4 is protected twice, so we don't have to worry about that so much. And either way, f3 or f4, I'm opening up this g1 a7 diagonal. So maybe that was, I mean, this is the more brave way to play, I guess, f4. It likes other moves as well, like c3. I guess in particular, it doesn't like f3 because of d5. Which I overlooked because that's a very natural move. Yeah, and if I take, I guess I'm still okay here, but So what's the difference if f4 d5? Is it because of e5? Yeah, it's because of e5. And then we can just take there. Wait, no. Taking would not be good. It wants to take with the bishop though. Instead. Not so clear. And it's even saying f5. And then apparently we have some attack here. Yeah, this is not simple. Oh, and then we have a discovery. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, come on. That's crazy. So, okay, I'm kind of analyzing this too much here. Yeah, Jaspal Singh. Well, Jaspal Singh, the Nihal sounds Indian, but Jaspal Singh sounds like Sikh. Right? It sounds kind of like a Sikh name. But wait, Sikh is not a nationality. That's a religion, right? So, okay. Showing my naivete. I can't even talk. Okay, so it preferred bishop f2, but this stuff doesn't matter too much. Here, it wants me to trade. I didn't really want to improve his bishop, but then I guess I deflect the bishop and I can actually... Wait, how does this work? Oh. Yeah, how does this work? What's going on here? Yeah, sorry. No, it doesn't want to take there. It wants to take on a7. I was wondering. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm a little bit distracted here. And then it didn't like me taking at this point. It wants me to take on g5, but I was not brave enough for that. I don't know. It just looked scary. Rook g8. And I guess we were fine there. I got scared though. Yes, I've been to other countries, but not for a long time. Too expensive. And if I could transport myself and if it was cheap to travel, I would do it more. But I hate the actual art of, like, I hate the act of traveling. Like, I hate going on a plane and everything. I hate all that. Going to the airport. If I could press a button and then be transported to the other country, that would be great. But yeah, it's just because it's like 2 days of traveling. It's just too tiring and too expensive. You know, it's going to cost like $10,000 to go on a trip. And to me, it's not worth it these days. You know, if it cost me $1,000 or $2,000, yeah, sure, but not. It's going to cost like $10,000, right? Maybe I'm exaggerating the price a little bit, but if you go somewhere for like 2 to 3 weeks, my dream country, well, I've already been to the country I wanted to visit the most 21 years ago. Oh my God. Okay, anyways, back to the game. Back to chess. Enough with the 20 questions here. So this was a blunder, this knight d4. Because winning was taking on g5. Oh, I missed this. But I was just so scared of opening up my king. Now, had he gone knight g3, we would actually be okay here. Yeah, because he can't follow it with queen f4. I'm going to go back to that other line I was showing earlier, which is before I played f4. So had I played something else, like, I don't know, a5. So I actually would have been okay here. Like, I wouldn't have been losing. I thought this would be losing because of queen e5, which is the best move. Because I thought he had this check. Oh, no, okay. I just thought, I just assumed I was going to, whoops, I was going to get mated here. But I don't. I miscalculated that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to play a blitz game now. Just to mix things up. Okay, here we go. I have to get into blitz mode. Okay. Dachi. Let's go. We want to stop E4. So blitz, blitz, blitz. And we'll do it this way. Okay, classical Dutch. And let's go A5, stopping B4. That's a little unusual. Okay, so D6. This is very classical. Yeah, I think I do want to give him these Nimzo pawns. And let's bring out the knight. Possibly queen e8. I think I just pushed the pawn. But I'm not sure. I could also do nothing. Okay, let's push. I'm not sure about it though. Bye, Torres. Thanks for stopping by. Do I ever plan to visit India? I don't have any plans right now. Maybe if I win the lottery or something one day. Maybe I'll visit Kerala. Okay, E5. There's D5. I don't mind that getting shut down. And if he takes, I think I'm okay with those trades. Are you the only viewer? Probably. I mean, it's 1 a.m. here. It's very late. I got the bugs flying around again. Why are you watching me and not an Indian chess streamer? No, it's okay. You can go. I'm used to streaming with no audience. I've done it for like 7 years. Yeah. And I think we have to take with the pawn. No, maybe I don't. I could take it with the knight maybe, but then no, I'm losing this one. But there's tactics after that, but I don't think it works. So I could also take here first, but I think this is what I want. But my brain is starting to shut off here a little bit. Yeah, so he's left it. So trades are beneficial for me because the end game, the pawn. Oh, I forgot I'm playing blitz. Okay. Well, we don't want that. Oh, he's winning this. I might have to take it. Okay. Oh, I can't even take it. I got so distracted with the talking. What a move. Maybe I can go here. Because if he takes, I can take here. and then recapture the knight. I might have saved the position, but it cost me on the clock. Oh, it looks like he's... Really burn time there. Yeah, so we have to take here. Oh, I'm losing the exchange, eh? No, we have to take that? I have to take it. Okay, I'm still okay, but now what? I push here. "15 seconds. That's a good move, though. I made a good move. I was looking at the chat too long, but then also his whole queen d5 move really caught me off guard, and I had to calculate that. But okay. After queen d5 though, I did find rook f7, and I found this f3 move too. But I only have 15 seconds here. Okay. Okay, 9 seconds. I gotta move. Yeah. Equal material. His bishop is bad. Just go there, what I think. It's not a good move, but I have no time. It's a bad move, actually. Here, he can go there. Check. Okay, let's do that. Do that whole plan, because it was calculated. Yeah, but he's always going to have this. And then, do I want to give this back? No, I can't do that. Can I go here first? Wow. Gets there first. Okay. Come back and defend. Take here or check? I think take here. I don't know, because then I could take it with the rook. Oh, that was a bad. I should have went here first. Oh, well, okay, let's check. Come on, mouse. 2 seconds. I blundered again. Shit. I should have taken the bishop. Take it while I can now. Blundering. I just have no time. He's gonna. It's a rook trade. Ugh. Get the king going. I just had no time. I just had no time. Oh crap. What am I doing? Oh, he's short on time too. He's short on time too. Woohoo! That was a tough game. I forgot 1900s are good on, like, for 1900 blitz is strong. Oh. So I caught up there. I got really low in the clock. I was down to 15 seconds and he had 2 minutes because that queen e5 really messed me up there. Okay. Two tricks pony. Okay, looking at it again, I was a little distracted in the first half, or not even the first half, but just the middle game, because I was talking a little bit. So this a5, I'm not sure if I should just play d6. Probably I should just play d6, but a5 is fine. I don't think h4 is particularly good. And I like the position here. Excuse me, I was thinking maybe queen e8. Wasn't sure. Or maybe I could even play f4 right away, but no, this is probably fine. I'm not sure about the f4 move. Maybe should I have played e5? e5, d5? Probably not. I'm also not sure about this. No, that had to have been okay, right? Yeah, I'm not sure about the knight e4, but it was probably okay. And yeah, this sucked. But then I found the rook f7. So the point is, if he takes the pawn, I take the queen, and then I take the knight. And I don't think I had much of a choice here. Well, I did. I could have traded here first, and then take the knight, and then go here. That may have been better, possibly. I'm not sure. But it basically transposed. And this is probably bad, bishop h3, but I only had 10 seconds here. Was it here? No, I'm not sure how much time I had here. I was thinking knight c5 or knight c4, but I don't really want to take that. It's more just to blockade pieces or pawns. Because yeah, this king h2 of his. Now I had this rook lift, but he always had king h2, but it was the only idea I had. And yeah, so had he played that king h2 here, it would have been similar to the game. I would have just brought the bishop back. And I regretted this h takes right away, because it allows trades to happen. I don't really want trades to happen. I was thinking of knight g4, but I wasn't sure about it. Takes. Then I have this check. And I guess that would be a perpetual. I would have a perpetual there. And maybe it was this that I didn't like. No, this was fine. And then I dropped a pawn. I should have brought the. Oh, I guess I didn't really have a choice again. No, I could have defended it this way, right? Yeah. Or I couldn't. No, I should have just taken the bishop. Anyways, this happened. And I was very short on time here. Seconds. This should be winning for white. It's equal material, but these pawns are pretty advanced. I don't know. Maybe they're too advanced. Yeah, maybe I'm okay here, but it's awkward. And I got very scared here. And then he dropped a pawn. Yeah, maybe they were overextended. And then he flagged here. This is, I'm not sure. I think black has an edge here. I don't know if black is winning though. So he defends. Because it's kind of hard for black to make progress. Yeah, I guess I go here, and then eventually I'll play b6. So if rook c2, king d7, no, he can't move that. Yeah, so I think this would be winning. White just has no moves. If he moves the rook back and forth, then my plan is, yeah, even just b6, as I said. You know, b6 takes, and he goes rook b8. bring this rook back. It's still kind of close, but yeah, black should be winning that. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. So after that game, that puts me, well, it depends on my opponent's rating, but that puts me 1 win away from a new personal best on Blitz on Lichess. Because my previous best was 21-14. Okay, so I was losing there. Okay, so I was losing. They weren't overextended. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, a5 was okay. But d6 is the main line. So this was all fine and dandy. It doesn't like knight e4 though. I guess it's just queen c2. It's suggesting h6, which is weird to me. Or queen e8, which is more typical of the opening. I don't understand what h6 is about though. Welcome back, Tortoise. Yeah, so this was good, and this is equal now. And f4 was the best move, so I played well here. Yeah, as was e5. And yeah, so I guess I had 2 ways to defend. I could have apparently just... Oh yeah, it's the same idea. I could have just moved the king, because this was never a threat, because I just take his queen. Right, so I could have just played king h8. So I played this very well up, like I played kind of perfectly up to here, except for knight e4. Knight e4 is fine, but not optimal. So I actually played fine here. Yeah, and this was still all good, but then no, f3, but f3 was a mistake. Oh, he can just take the pawn. No, I thought he couldn't, because I thought oh, but he's on my knight. I calculated this quickly, but then I forgot that he'd be on my knight. I thought he couldn't do that because I take the bishop. So this would have been equal. So better was queen f8. I don't know why this is so good though. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why this is winning for black. Minus 1.6. Maybe it's because his light squared bishop is so bad. Yeah, that's a weird eval to me. Queen f8. Minus 1.5. Yeah, that's strange. And then this was a mistake. I mean, I only had 15 seconds here. So it wants me to keep the queens on. However we do it. Queen e7, queen e8, queen f8. It doesn't want to trade queens because his bishop sucks. It wants us to keep attacking here. It says even also bishop h3. So, but then this allows this. But I guess we have ways to attack and okay. Yeah. Plus, his pawns get a little strong, but okay. Yeah, it wanted this. And let's just say he moves the bishop somewhere. And then, yeah, we can start attacking. Okay, it didn't want to trade queens there. Prime... What? Well, Prime Magnus would have beaten prime Gary, just because his theory would be more modern, and he's got the more modern chess experience. But Gary dominated his peers more than Magnus did. So I think Magnus, in my opinion, I think Magnus is the strongest player of all time in terms of actual strength. But Gary was, or why am I calling him Gary? But Kasparov was the most dominant, because he was dominant for a much longer period than Magnus. And the difference between him and third was greater, but it's close though. I mean, close. But I think there's a bit of a distance for third. Like Kasparov and Magnus it's very close, right? But third is tougher, and I would go Kasparov over prime Vichy. I know you're Indian, so you got to go for Vichy, but yeah, Fischer. Well, no, I don't think so. I think Magnus would destroy Fischer if you're taking the modern Magnus. You just, I mean, because just the opening theory alone is a huge advantage. You can't drop a 1972 theory with modern theory. There's no way. Like modern Magnus would destroy if you teleported or time, put Fischer in a time capsule. 1972 Fischer, Magnus would destroy him, I think. Now, if you took opening theory out of the equation, I still think Magnus would win. But it would be closer. But I just think that's just my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. Now, Karpov is one of my favorite players. So my two favorite players are Karpov and Petrosian. So prime Karpov, prime Hikaru. You're talking about like with the modern knowledge again. I would still say Hikaru, just because, again, the modern theory. You got to go with the modern theory. I think it's. Now, if you threw the theory out the window, let's say they can't, like they're playing chess 960 or something, or they can't play known openings, then I would go with Karpov. Because I love Karpov, and I would then go with Karpov, but with the theory as part of the package, I'd have to go with Hikaru. Yeah. But I love Karpov. Yeah. You know what's interesting though? I've been reading. I'm about maybe a quarter or a third way in for the first time reading Fischer's My 60 Memorable Games, and there's a lot of mistakes in them. Now I am only at around like the year like 1962 or 63, so he's not in his full form. But he's making big mistakes for his level in almost every game. So he's not as strong as like I thought he was. Interesting chess talk though. I don't get such chess talk in my streams so often. I like Capablanca too. I like Capablanca more than Fischer. I actually don't really like Fischer's style going through his games. I haven't looked at a whole lot of his games, but Yeah, I like the simple approach. Like I like Capablanca. I love his simple looking moves and okay. Anyways, back to the game. Sorry, that was interesting talk though. I couldn't resist. No, I know what you're saying, Goldie, but no, he made pretty. The mistakes he made were pretty egregious for his level, even for much lower level. Like even because yeah, you don't need an engine to see the problems. But as I say, those are I'm still in his earlier years, like 1962 or 63. He's not in his full form yet. Your last thing of Morphe, I'm not a big fan of Morphe. I think he was amazing for his time, and it's amazing that he got so strong in his time with not much competition and everything. But his opponents weren't very good, though. That's the thing. So I think he was very, very, very talented, but it's hard to say. That's the thing. You'll never know because Morphe never had any competition, and he didn't have the, yeah. So it's hard to say. But he was very talented. But so was a lot of players were talented. Like Capablanca was super, super naturally talented. Okay. Sorry. So back to here. So yeah, so this just left my knight. My knight would have been under attack. So, and then here I shouldn't have traded queens. This was all fine here. And I'm down to 4 seconds at this point, so it's kind of silly to analyze it, and it is just a blitz game. But rook h6 is apparently winning. And then g4, and his rook can't move. Yeah, that's nice. Can he attack our knight? We just moved the knight, and this is already defended. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so that would have been a nice positional move, but I had 4 seconds. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy move. And then we run this up. Yeah, that's insane. I'm not. That's crazy, man. Come on. Who's playing g4 there with 4 seconds left? Even if I had an hour, I don't think I'm playing g4. That's a crazy computer move. g4. And then if it was our move, yeah, then we're just walking that up. That's crazy. Okay. It makes sense though because we're getting the bishop and we will eventually get the rook. So it totally makes sense. But yeah, I had 4 seconds here. And this was a blunder. Wait, sorry, not here. Where was it? Oh, I'm in the sideline. And then this was a blunder. I guess e5. Well, everything is not everything, but c6, rook b1, e5. This is all winning for white. But yeah, this is difficult. It's you need to walk a bit of a narrow line. And I blundered back. So here I needed to play rook e7, and then we're picking up a pawn. No, wait, are we? No, this is not simple. Yeah, this is not simple. So not going to look at it too much. And yeah, I was just losing after all here. But he needed to give me, he needed to either play rook f2. And I guess this is the strat here. And if I move the bishop somewhere, I can't deal with these pawns. But yeah, so rook f2 was winning, as was e7. I thought this blockade would be okay for me. There's rook b2. Yeah. Yeah, and the king. I'm just a little too slow. Like I can't can't defend everything. Okay. I'm not going to look at that anymore. And the chat says, if I can scroll up, I'm trying to scroll up here. Oh, I don't know if I can scroll. Oh, I can. Alakine. Yeah, I can understand why people would like Alakine. He's like the opposite of my style though. So I personally don't like him, but I can understand why people would. And then what was this other question that I missed? Fabian Hikaru? I don't know what the question is exactly. Comparing those two players. Fabi, like peak Fabi is ridiculous. Like I'm thinking about like some of the games he played in the Sinkfield like Cup from like maybe 3 years ago. Might have been about 3 years ago now. He was just playing absolutely perfectly. And he was really just like consistently just, it was very nice. And I like his style. So like if Fabi is on form, he plays perfectly. And no, but yeah, no, it was. I'm thinking more of a more recent one, Goldie. I'm thinking of a more recent one, and people, I think a lot of chess players that are just got into chess like just in the past 2 to 4 years, they forget that Fabi was neck and neck with Magnus in the what was it, 2019 World Championship. I mean, that went down to Rapid and Blitz. Fabi held Magnus off in classical world championship, and they were neck and neck. Like it was anybody's world championship. So, and Hikaru, he's just a menace in Bullet and Blitz. Just ridiculous talent. But in classical, he in my opinion, he doesn't match up to Fabi. I would put my money on Fabi every time in a match. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to end it there. Just because it's my mind is a little bit off of playing right now. I think it's partly because the chat is too interesting now. Nepo, I hate Nepo. I hate him as a person. I don't think he's a nice guy. But in terms of strength, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan. Abdusatorov, I'd put my money on Abdusatorov. He's a beast. Plus, I hate Hans. Is it Hans or Hans? Can you use it interchangeably? No, I hate the guy. But that being said, I've been waiting for a chess player to come out and be the villain, and so Hans is doing that. I don't know if he's doing it intentionally or that's just his normal self, but chess needed a villain, and there was room for a villain, and it gets you a lot of media attention and invites and all of that and a lot of money, and so if he's doing it on purpose to play this role as villain, it's smart. No, but Gary was not a villain on purpose. I'm talking about somebody being a villain on purpose. And also Gary he was just a jerk. Gary was just a jerk. He wasn't really a villain. Hans is more of a villain. He purposely tries to rile people up and he's mean to interviewers and everything. Gary was just a dick. Do I think abuse her? I don't know. I don't watch that. I don't really follow professional chess. I'm busier playing. First of all, I don't have much free time these days, and the free time I do have, you see me more or less. Apart from napping and watching a bit of like YouTube, my free time, you see me during my free time. That's what I'm doing. I'm streaming in the evenings playing chess. So beyond that, I'm not really watching. I don't really follow the professional chess. I'd rather play and try to improve. That's what I do. It is 1:20 a.m. here in Canada. But yeah, Abdus Satorov is scary strong. Yeah, I like him. But yeah, scary. Yeah. Tomorrow is chess club night, so I most likely won't stream tomorrow because after chess club is in the evenings, late afternoon, early evening, and then when I come home, I'm often too chest out to stream, but sometimes I do. So I would estimate maybe like a 30% chance that I'll stream tomorrow. Yeah. Chess club is only 1 day a week. I was considering I was considering streaming from the chess club, but I have a couple problems with that. One is that we play in a restaurant, and the restaurant is already kind enough to let us play there, and it's a private venue, right? So I even if I limit the camera to just like a chessboard, it's a little, I don't know, it might be a bit much to stream there in a private, in a private location where there's patrons. And then the other issue is I'm a bit concerned about the regulars there being on camera. Anisha and Rapport. Is it Rapport? Do you say the T? Is it Richard Rapport? It's Rapport, right? Rapport. Anisha, I actually I like Anisha's style. And I used to hate Anisha as a person. I used to hate his humor and everything, but I actually turned to really quite like him. Unfortunately, he's playing fairly poorly recently, but Anish is crazy strong when he's on the ball. Like I'm thinking about Anish about a year ago. Well, also what's that in Vaikonze a year or two ago when he just killed it. When he's on form, he's as good as Fabi and Magnus. And his opening prep is very strong too, and he's just super solid. And so I like Anish. Rapport, I don't like his style, but I certainly respect it. I respect somebody who is not afraid to try out crazy stuff and to just play everything and anything. No, he doesn't play everything and anything, but he's very creative and takes a lot of risks. And so that you have to give credit to that. So I certainly respect it, but my personal style is super safe and solid. So I'm talking about Richard Rapport. Yeah, Anish. Well, it's just a kind of a meme thing. For a while, he was drawing a lot of games, but that's just because Anish is very solid. That's kind of why I like his style. He's super solid. Again, my two favorite like world champions are Karpov and Petrosian, so you can kind of understand my style. I like really safe, and I like positional play and strategic and not risky. Which is funny because I switched from the Nimzo to the Dutch about 3 months ago, about 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago, which is not my style, but it's been working out very well for me. Okay, no more thoughts on Wesley So because I think I'm talking too much now. So maybe next stream. Queen's Gambit accepted. I played Nimzo for like 6 years, and then 3 or 4 months ago I switched to the Dutch. So I don't know anything else. Before switching to the Dutch, I had wanted to play the Grunfeld, but my problem is I don't play the King's Indian, and so as far as I've researched, you can't play the Grunfeld without knowing the King's Indian. That's the pairing. It's like if you play Nimzo, you have to know like the Bogo or the Queen's Indian, and that's like the pairing. So the pairing with the Grunfeld, you have to know the King's Indian, which is unfortunate because otherwise I would have played the Grunfeld because it looks very interesting to me. Okay, I will leave it there. I'm not sleepy. That's the problem because I had a late nap. I had a really late nap, so I actually have energy, but at the same time, I know that I don't have the focus right now to play another game. So I will leave it there for sure. 30% chance I'll be back tomorrow. Otherwise, I should be back on Friday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Take